Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 2 of MoneyLocked. It's been about 24 hours since the release of the first episode from when I'm now recording this intro, and it's done insanely well. I am so thankful to everyone who's watched it so far. We'll see how it ages over the next few days while I record this episode. There is one thing that I want to mention that I should have said in the first episode but completely spaced on. This series, the concept behind it comes from an old school YouTuber called Flipping Old School. He's basically doing the same sort of idea, but in old school, and I thought I'd bring the idea over to RS3. So make sure you watch his series as well. Even if you just play RS3 like me, his series is really good. So definitely go and watch that one if you're enjoying my series. But anyway, I have a lot of plans for this episode, so let's hope I manage to get them all done in a week. Since the last time, I haven't really done anything yet, apart from the fact that some stuff that I had buying and selling on the GE has done so since I was last on. So we are going to head back to the GE. We're going to pick up the money from the Snell that we bought for 1GP last time, and I think we sold it for about 3k. Over the course of nearly a week, so maybe not the best flip in the world. And these onions, a bag of 10 onions. And let me just quickly show you what I am going to do with this. There we go. Okay, so 2.5k made out of the 1k there. Now, this bag of 10 onions just bought for, what was it, 5k? 5k. I need some bowls. And I'm very much hoping that this works, because apparently chopped onion is 3k each, and the bag of 10 onions cost me, what, 5k? I've already forgotten. I bought the bag of 10 for 5,500, plus another 500 for the bowl, so I spent about 6,000 on this. And it turns into, if this works, 30k, which it does. So there we go. That might just be a kind of long-term leave in an offer for a whole bunch of onion sacks and just see what happens. Because that was such a massive profit, it was 10k becomes 31k, it's a 20k profit, and it took, what, 5 seconds? I might put this up a bit, 6,500, and just see if they buy any quicker. I don't actually have enough to do that much. Let's just put in an offer for 10 and see what happens. So it is time for us to, with a weapon preferably, it's time for us to explore the dungeon underneath the new chunk. Okay, here we are. And we go into the first room. We've got the guy from the rat catcher's quest. I don't know where that quest actually starts or anything, so we're not going to be doing that, but we have some rats, obviously, with the rat catchers guys here. That gives us, a little bit of XP. We might just need to train for a little bit before we can go too deep into the dungeon, because there is, quite a lot of stuff in here. You've got some level 12 zombies, some scorpions across the other side. I think it leads all the way down. If you keep going round this way, you end up at red spiders down there somewhere, and I'm nowhere near the level for those. Let's just train up a little bit of melee combat on the rats here. Move on to the giant rats once we get a few levels. But there we go, 2 defense. First melee combat level achieved. Okay, it took about 11 minutes to get 10 defense, and I think one more rat will get me 10 attack and strength. So I think it's time for us to upgrade away from the bronze. We're going to move up to iron. Right, another half hour of killing these rats, and it's taken me up to 20 in the melee stats. I was going to swap over to the giant rats, but genuinely the giant rats give 1 more XP per kill than the little ones, and you're guaranteed to kill the little ones basically first hit. So it's just way better to do the little ones. Okay, 2 bits of steel will probably be enough. I'm going to do the first quest on the account. We unlocked it with the new chunk. It is Demon Slayer. I'm just going to do it because it kind of feels wrong to unlock the next chunk without having done the quest. And I do really want to unlock the rest of Varrock. It's just such a good chunk. It's got the armor shop, it's got the rune shop, it's got the range shop, it's got loads and loads of really useful stuff. But I feel that I should actually complete this quest first. We start by talking to Gideon Bede here. Demon Slayer, accept the quest. Let's do these. So, we have Spirit of the Body. Begin the trial of the body. Clean up the bones. Okay, which translates to kill some skeletons. Okay, well that was easy. Let's do this one up here then. Okay, step into the chasm. North. North. East. East again. North. 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 West. West. South. West. West again. North. 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 And we're there. Okay, success. Please just path me back. Oh, so I can go on a straight line on the way back, but not the way there. That would just be too easy. Okay. And the mind, finally. Oh, no, I did get it right. Can I have sword now? Excellent. Okay, so we got the sword. That took literally 3 minutes. Up the ladder. Oh, Gideon's gone. Better read the scroll. Oh, no. Oh. I can't complete the quest until I've unlocked the next chunk. Right. Just to be clear why I can't complete the quest, it needs me to go down here, and my chunk ends there. Well, if we need money fast, you know how we do it. We make incense sticks. And we've just unlocked the level 4 Quam incense sticks, which look like even better profit. The ashes are cheap, the logs are cheap, the herb is pretty cheap, and the incense stick is expensive, so that's everything that we want. 50 Quam incense sticks made, just under 300k spent to make them, and 794k comes back in. So yeah, this is pretty good. Alright, another 200 of these to sell. They don't go at that price. Oh, they're not going at that price either. You know what? It is quite late. I'm just going to leave them overnight. They'll probably sell. So, we'll just wait until the morning. 250 Quam incense sticks to be sold. Is this going to take me to 5 mil? Oh, it takes us about 6 mil. Okay. I think it's time to buy something, unlock another chunk. Okay, I think our item for the next chunk is going to be an ancient elven ritual shard. If I could spell the word ancient, that would be great. 5.8 mil, if it buys at that price, that would be absolutely brilliant. Oh, it doesn't. Let's put it up to 6. 6 mil. That's not ideal. You know what? I'm going to let it sit there. I'm going to let it slow buy for 6. Obviously, still can't go into the new chunk until that buys, but I'm going to leave it for a little bit. There's enough stuff in this chunk, in the chunk we currently have, that we haven't looked at. I'm not, you know, pressuring myself to get into the next chunk straight away. Down here... Oh yeah, deadly red spiders. Oh boy, okay. Oh no, they do attack the range. Ah, run, get out. Get out! Run away! Alright, so we've got some moss giants that we might be able to, like, safe spot. No, they attack with range. Let's just see what agility level do I need to get through the pipe. Yeah, they're gonna attack me. Ooh! Oh, yeah. Oh, I can safe spot. I'm gonna do this for a bit. Because it's big bones, it'll be more prayer XP. I've actually got Protect from Magic. I didn't even notice just from making all the incense sticks. That's not a safe spot, is it? I was clearly stood next to it. You can clearly attack me, Moss Giant. Right, not sure how long I've been here, but the Ancient Elven Ritual Shard has bought. Let's head back to the GE and we'll unlock our new chunk. Alright, there it is. Ancient Elven Ritual Shard bought for 6 mil. We're going to add it to the tab of things that is unlocking chunks for us. Must be the lowest prayer level person ever to buy one of those. No one has bought an Elven Ritual Shard at lower than 38 prayer before. There's no way. Okay, I don't think it's a particularly difficult choice this time as to which chunk I'm going to get. I need to unlock this chunk here to actually complete the quest that I'm halfway through. So we need to grab this one here. It's going to unlock most of Varrock for us. It's going to give us Lumbridge shop. It's going to give us Varrock East Bank, the armor shop, the range shop, the sword shop, the clothes shop, and the staff shop. So there's a whole load of stuff here that's actually really useful. Well, it's nice to be able to be in Varrock itself now. I need to be a little bit careful about where the southern bound of the chunk is, because I don't remember exactly. I know the Lumbridge rune shop is fine to go into. Let me just check where the southern bounds of this chunk is. So I think the southern bound of the chunk is one tile away from the southern part of this house here. So I think it's this line. I'm on the bottom tile, but this is the place here that I need to go to for the quest. So we need to unlock one more chunk south. Orvix is another place where we can buy stuff that's way under the actual GE price. So I think an Addy Kite Shield, for example, you buy it for like 6k here, and I think it's something like 30k on the GE. The Steel Kite Shield is 3k here, but it's like 8k on the GE, and you can do that 10 times a day. So yeah, quite a lot of these are going to be really, really good. I'm just going to grab myself the Steel Fullhound because I don't actually have one. These surely must sell for more on the GE than you buy them for here. So we're just going to try that out. The battle staffs at the staff shop I know aren't worth getting in terms of the GE. But yeah, this is a huge chunk, just in terms of like daily shop runs that I've now unlocked. Alright, so let's take a look. The Adamant Kite Shield, yeah, bought this for 7k. Yeah, instantly. 28k, so that was, what, 21k profit or so. The Steel Kite Shield I bought for 3.5k, so let's put it in at 5k and just see if that works. It does. So that's a 4.5k profit for each one, and I can do that 10 times a day, so that's 45k a day automatically there. As for these swords, I don't remember how much I bought these for, but it was definitely less than 23k. Oh, and it insta-sold for 27k, so that's pretty good. As for the offhand, I'm not sure that one was a profit, but we do definitely have some new little things that we could just do every day to make sure we're maximizing our profits. Okay, I found another little one. These ones, the fine cloth, you can get 4 of them a day. Buy for 150 coins each from the staff shop. So even if this comes down to like say 10k, well, which it's not going for, well, let's hope that sells eventually. Okay, level 40 magic. It genuinely took OBS so long to load up that I nearly missed the level. So we can move up to Mystic Air Staff at some point. I mean, the Moss Giants, they're okay. I think they're the best thing I've got access to at the moment, apart from obviously the Deadly Red Spiders, but I'm all sorts of under-leveled to be taking on them, so I think this is still the best I got. Alright, level 43 magic. I planned to get this in the last episode so I could get, what's it called? Superheat item. But now we've got it, so I might finally head out of the Moss Giant Cave and try a little something else. So, here's the plan. Copper ore, tin ore, nature rune. That's about 1,500 coins between them. I've got fire runes from a fire staff. So I'm going to superheat the ores into a bronze bar and then make a bronze hatchet out of it using the anvil that I unlocked with my second chunk, that West Varrock chunk. So yeah, and it seems to work pretty well. It's about 2,500 coins for each one. It's going to get me started with some smithing training, which is great because so far I haven't really had a way of training smithing properly, because bronze bars do not buy for the price on the GE even remotely. Okay, well, seems more people want bronze hatchets than I was expecting. I mean, granted, I've done 14 of them. Why do people want bronze hatchets? And why do they want them for over GE price? What is going on? 10 smithing. This seems to be working pretty well. I mean, I'm making 130, so I've still got loads of bars left. We'll see what I get to in this 130. But I can move up to iron. Let's see if there's 130 people after bronze hatchets. There is. Why? What is going on? It's so stupid. And it's making me wonder, do I go up to iron? Because this is kind of mad. I'll do a little bit of iron with a ring of forging and just see what the profit's like. Actually, I'm not sure if a ring of forging works with superheat. Let's see. Oh, it does. Oh, awesome. Alright, there's level 20. We can superheat silver items now, which would be quite good. Obviously steel. I've gone to iron nails because the iron hatchet is literally worth less than the bronze hatchet. Okay, 300k of iron ore and nature runes is going to become 515k of iron nails. I mean, it's okay, but genuinely, the bronze thing was so much better. Hey, there we are. 30 smithing. We can move up to mithril now. Again, not sure of the state of any profit that can be made, but the nails seem to be a good way to go for pretty much all the metals so far. So, if all else fails, mithril nails it is. Okay, 180k worth of materials going into this. I'll leave them to slow sell overnight, to be honest. Ooh, okay, they're going a bit quicker. But it should go into about 480k, so about 300k profit. We will take that. Okay, the steel nails did sell overnight, so that's another 400k there. Addy longsword sold. The carapace shield finally sold. We're up to 1.6 mil. Hey, there we are, level 40 smithing. Still making these mithril nails. We will probably take a break from smithing for a little bit after I'm done with the mithril. And I really want to unlock this next chunk, so I can finish the quest that we started literally days ago now. Right, let's sell off the mithril nails. Well, that's decent, actually. That's a decent amount of GP, if they sell. Which they will, over time. Okay. Right, I did the bronze hatchet thing. It's such broken money, to be honest. 500k from there, so we're up to 1 million. And, of course, our Quam insects have sold, taking us to 8.6 million GP. It's time for us to buy another chunk. Okay, I've got the item I wanted. I've gone for a Master Wand. It's really stupid. No one ever buy this. It is literally the same as a Griffolic Wand, which is like 1% of the price. And it bought at mid at 6.5 mil. The Griffolic Wand is 62k and has exactly the same stats. Okay, so for the quest, I need this chunk right here, which fortunately actually will also give us the Varrock Lodestone, which is really useful. It'll give us May's quest shop for all the points that I get from the one quest that I think we can now complete. Alright, with that chunk unlocked, we can finally finish the slowest completion of Demon Slayer in history. There we go, right. So gotta kill off these. Oh, he's charging. Gotta go into here. Still got hit a little bit. Is it just going to do that every 250 HP? Yes, it is. Well, that was a truly difficult fight. Yes, generally the hardest part of the quest was unlocking the chunks. But we've done it. We've got the first quest completed on the account. So we get ourselves 3 quest points, combat lamps worth 100 XP each, which is pretty much nothing. We keep Silverlight and we get an Avernic wand and book, which isn't particularly helpful to us. Now the other thing that we can get from this chunk is the first lodestone on the account. So we've unlocked Varrock lodestone. Considering we can't go anywhere outside of Varrock, that's not hugely important at the moment, but it will be important in the end, and it goes as far south as the stile across here, the fence here. If I can do this at level 1 agility, and it gives any XP, which I need 13 agility, taking the mick. Oh, great. I was thinking there was finally going to be a way of actually getting 5 agility so I can use Surge, but apparently not. Okay, so there's very little in the new chunk that I've just unlocked, other than finishing the quest that obviously I finished. So I'm just kind of going to absolutely rapid through to unlock another chunk, and I'm going to work my way down towards Lumbridge. So you're going to see me unlock 2 chunks very, very quickly, and it's not because I want to, rush stuff out. It's because I want that there isn't really anything worth making content for in there. So I know they won't sell for this much. Oh no, they might. They might sell at a price. Oh, okay, they did. That takes us to 5.3 mil. We could get another chunk now. We're not going to, because I need a little bit of cash for after I actually unlock the chunk. Alright, we have another 500 Qualm Incense 6 to sell. That's going to be a huge amount of money, actually. 8 mil. Okay, they will definitely sell. And even with what I've got just there, that will be enough for me to unlock a chunk. So let me look at my list and see what we're going to get. Alright, purely because this will take me to 10 mil GP. And I, in theory, could get 2 items, 2 chunks, get myself all the way to Lumbridge. With that, I'm going to go for the cheapest items on the list. Now, the cheapest item on the list is a Meowsketeer Tunic token, which on the GE is 5,002,000 GP. Obviously, 5 million is the cutoff for kind of GE price that's allowed. Again, if this buys for less than 5 mil, then I'll just drop the difference. If I have to put up the price a bit, that's fine. But let's see if it goes for 5 mil. It does not. So let's put it up to 5.1, because if it's any more than that, then there are other ways that I can go. So Meowsketeer Tunic token. All these tokens and stuff is going to be like miles off in terms of the GE price to what it actually goes for. Oh, okay, they've all gone. So yeah, we have 10 mil, 10.9 mil. So if I can get 2 things that are 5.5 mil or less, we can unlock 2 chunks. So tracking gloves, 5.4, but they're on the way up, so I don't think they're going to buy. Nope. They were 5.1 when I checked before the series. What about the Dragon 2H crossbow? 5.1. I know it doesn't actually buy for that. Let's try 5.6. Okay, we've got one of our... Oh, it bought a price. Okay. That's 1 chunk unlocked. Okay, so just for clarification, we're working our way down towards Lumbridge. So with the Dragon 2H crossbow, I'm going to open up this chunk. It's going to get me access to the cow field. It's going to get me access to the chickens here. And a hop patch here that I still don't think I can use at level 1. It does actually get me the first of the god statues, which is kind of cool. Thank goodness this gap in the fence exists. Because if it was like old school and I had to go all the way around that. That's a different chunk, the end of there. So I have, like, I would have been absolutely messed up. Right, well, even if I can't actually plant anything in the hops, I have the hops patch, so I can get a tiny little bit of farming XP by weeding it every now and then, I guess. But we can kill some chickens. And I guess feathers? How much are the raw chickens? Okay, raw chicken is 1.3k. I would need 1,000 of them and I would need to bank them. There's not a bank near enough for this to be worth my time. The same with the cows and the cowhide. I might just kill them, pick up the feathers. The feathers are 16 GP each, so I would need like 100k feathers. Or I could do what any sane person would do and keep making more incense sticks. But we're here now and we're killing chickens. Like a true old school, doesn't actually know how to play the game noob. Another thing, in this new chunk, I can open the gate and I can milk some dairy cows and go back to what I was doing a little bit in the last episode of making wheels of cheese, but this time I can do it completely from scratch. Right, I did an invent of milking the cows. Oh, wait, no, I need to grab the rest of them. Invent of milking the cows, turning into cheese wheels like we did in the last episode. We have exactly 200 cheese, which is not selling. Why? Why is everything that I'm trying to sell going for less? Everything I'm trying to buy going for more? Oh, it's real pain. I'm literally doing anything at this point. I'm gonna cut some logs. I've just got 21 wood cutting, which I only recorded because it gives me access to a mithril hatchet, and so I can go and cut something else. How is 400k this difficult to get when you want to do something other than incense sticks for once in my life? Okay, honestly, I'm getting impatient. Manuscript of Bic. Surely these things aren't 6 mil. Like, I love clues, but surely they're not 6 mil for 45 minutes. Oh my days, thank goodness. 5.5 mil. We've got a little bit of money left over. We've got a manuscript of Bic that we're not going to use for a short eternity. And with that one, we can unlock ourselves another chunk. And you already know where I'm going. We are going to unlock the main area of Lumbridge. We're going to get ourselves our second lodestone. We're going to get ourselves some fishing spots. We get the combat arenas. We get another really easy to access bank. But we get a furnace, finally, so I can stop superheatiting everything. We get a yew tree. I need to check on this and see if Blood Pact is in the zone or not. Lumbridge Castle, of course. We get a Slayer Master, which will be nice, I guess. I'm not sure how many Slayer tasks I can actually get at. That's really useful. Let's grab the lodestone and then we'll finish off. Oh, it's good to be in Lumbridge. Let's get our lodestone. There we go. Lumbridge unlocked. And with that, I think we can call that an episode. We've unlocked 4 chunks in this one episode. It's been so good. We've got our first quest done. We've unlocked our second major city. It's a really good base to go across to Al-Qarid in one direction, across to Draenor Village in the other direction. But yeah, we are really making good progress, and I want to reiterate again, because I mentioned it at the start of the episode, it had been 1 day since release of the first episode. It's now been 6 days since release of the first episode, and I am amazed by how well it's done. I'm just so thankful to all of you for watching the first episode, and if you've gotten to this point in the second episode, again, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes, leave a comment in the fight against the algorithm, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.